have a great relationship with Mark Sargent. Mark Sargent is restaurateur of Rock Salt and Smokehouse down in Folkestone, but also is a former Michelin star chef, as many will know with him as his right-hand man to Gordon Ramsay, Sarge as he's referred to.
It's very exciting, my role with ISS. It's all about training, mentoring, getting involved with their development chefs on new dishes, and we also do the Mark Sargent experience where they come down to my restaurant and they spend a couple of days a month cooking with my chefs and working with my front of house team, and it's all really just to sort of show them something different. The role of a sort of a contract caterer in the old days used to be thought of pretty badly by professional chefs, and I think now that they're putting so much more effort into the training and development of what they're doing to make sure that sites like Renault Nissan or some of their sites that they look after have, you know, a really fine dining experience inside their own canteens or directors dining. So it's really good to be involved with them from that respect.
Mark does lots of things for us, but when I engaged with Mark to come into ISS, it wasn't about just the food development side, it was also around the training that he could do for us, and also how he can help us with our menu development, particularly in our fine dining offerings in our staff restaurants. So how it works is we send a number of our chefs down to his restaurants to train, and they spend 2 days there. We call it the Mark Sargent experience. They go down for a day, work in the kitchen. One of the executive team from ISS will go down and meet them in the evening and have dinner with them, so they get to experience the executive team as well, talk about the menus. They will meet Mark as well, and then the next day they go back into the kitchen and put into practice all the stuff they've learned and actually are on the path serving the food in his restaurants. If you then fast forward that, they take that away back to their business, to their client customers, and then put on some of the dishes they've learned at Rock Salt, or some of the education they've learned, new cooking techniques, and apply that into their own business. So the client gets a massive benefit from that side of things. The staff become more engaged, they've been trained, and they go back and apply that to their customer base.
These are the pans for the piler. So just make sure they're greased and get ready for the piler dish that we're going to serve out the front at 12 o'clock for lunch.
My style of cooking is very simple. We use great local produce, and it's produce-led. So we use seasonal food, obviously, and the ISS group of chefs have the same ethos. When they're cooking food, you know, it's not fine dining and smears on the plate of purees and foams and all that sort of thing. They just sort of, you know, when asparagus is in season, they make the most of local asparagus. They use, you know, brilliant meat, brilliant fish, and they source their produce really well. So the understanding of ingredients and produce between me and ISS is very, very similar. What's on the menu today then, Russell?
We've got battered haddock, and we double batter it so it's nice and crispy and
yeah,
stays.
Friday, obviously.
Yeah, it stays crispy for longer. We've got some giant onion bardies for the vegetarian option.
Okay.
We've got 2 homemade soups.
Yep. What are they
we've got
today?
cream of mushroom and leek potato.
Lovely.
So all homemade, fresh ingredients. Got some pies on. We've got chicken, leek and ham with puff potato topping, and we've got beef with suet pastry.
And the paella, obviously.
Paella, yeah, paella. We've got
tapas and things
tapas,
like that.
got olives, breads,
Yep.
salads, Spanish tortillas.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's quite a
Good.
it's a good turnover.
Okay. I'll
do
see you
all
out
homemade.
there. I'll see you out there
Lovely.
anyway later.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Thank you. Danny, a little drawer.
Procurement to us means local, it means seasonal, and it means actually what the client wants rather than what we want to give. Our chefs can order very locally from 2 or 3 butchers, 2 or 3 greengrocers, 2 or 3 fishmongers, 2 or 3 bakeries, and so forth, which means you're getting local food miles are down. The chefs are engaged because they're being able to negotiate on price with those individual companies, but also the client has a say in what food is delivered onto that site. And when you're a business and you're in an environment or a community, they often want to support the local community. We can help them in that.
Fresh, local, sustainable produce is abundant at the moment. It's what everybody's talking about. And we've tried to make that the core of what we do, which is, there's some real synergy between that and our working relationship with Mark. Mark has the same beliefs as myself, and working alongside, Andy Chappell and Stephanie Hamilton, we share the same ethos. Our focus really is on fresh ingredients, training and developing the chefs within our teams, and making sure that cascades through to the food offers that we have in every establishment.
I think with ISS, for me, it's about inspiring and developing. The feedback I've got from coming to the various sites and from the chefs coming to my restaurant, it's been amazing, really. And they leave excited and rejuvenated and sort of ready to sort of fight another day. And that's obviously, I'm very proud of that fact. And I think the future between us, is pretty good, and we can work on a lot of things and develop a lot more things over the coming years.
It's a personalised dining experience of work. That's what we sell to our customers.
Thank you. Cheers. Great, cheers. And let's go for the sweet potato and the olives.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Hello, please can I just have the paella?
Hi, could I have the paella with 2 tapas, please?
Good variety, lots to choose from. It's good. It's great. Lovely.
Good, very good.
Right down there.
You see there was a special chef here today, so we just thought we'd try it out.
It's tasty.
It's good.
It's pretty good. We're impressed.
It's very tasty. Makes a nice change to have something with such different mixed flavours when you come up to a canteen. It's very nice.
It's lovely. Really good.
Really tasty.
The beetroot and goat stew salad is amazing. Really lovely.
Ultimately, we are providing food offering that is perfect for that customer demographic in that location. So therefore sales go up, subsidies go down for clients, and it's a win-win all round. Staff are more engaged, the customers are more engaged, and they're not going off-site because they want to eat in the facility, and therefore actually as the employer you're going to get far more benefit from your staff engagement being on site rather than leaving the premises.